What's up? This is another interview that Terry did, and this is from the monthly magazine of cult television, TV Zone. Terry Farrell in Deep Space Nine. And this originally was $4.50. Oh yeah, this is and this was from 1993 June. So yeah. Let's see here. Deep Space Nine, Terry Farrell reveals her experiences as the symbiont Starfleet Science Officer Dax. 20. Alright. Oh wow, are these... I think these are VCR tapes. 6 great value-free hour tapes featuring... Yeah, I think they are. Oh man, that's a pretty old... That's some pretty old stuff. At least for those of you who had a VCR and know what that is or was. Compared to people nowadays. What's a pager? Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, that stuff is from way back. VCR, pager. Oh yeah. But then people who don't know about that stuff probably don't remember that cell phones used to be they used to be about the size of a well, how do I describe it, man? Like if you could imagine an encyclopedia, like book, you know, those big books. That's what a cell phone used to be. That's what the size it used to came in. There used to be this big box that you would that you would carry around, and that was a cell phone. Yeah, that's from way back. Alright, so anyway, this is a picture of Dax and a couple other pictures and stuff. And it says here, Dax Terry Farrell with Commander Sisko, Avery Brooks, a friend from the past. There's another picture of Dax and some of the other characters. This one says, Dax far left, in conference with her fellow officers on DS9. Alright, so yeah, we do have another Star Trek Deep Space Nine interview. Science officer in deep space. Terry Farrell laughs as she tries to answer questions about her role as Dax, the trill science officer she plays in Deep Space Nine. I'm sorry, but I'm a little brain dead right now, she says, It's difficult because I've got so many bizarre words in my head. The actress laughs again as she stretches out in a director's chair stenciled with her name. Having spent the last few hours in the cramped confines of a Federation runabout set, reciting lines like differential magnitude, it's a wonder she can remember her own name, let alone the more complex queries she is now trying to answer. Hectic space. Excuse me. The last few months have been very hectic for Terry Farrell ever since being cast as Jadzia Dax. Deep Space Nine's alien science officer, her character is one of the Trill, an interdependent life form comprised of a humanoid body and a worm-like invertebrate symbiont. First introduced in an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation called The Host, the character of Dax was the last of the series regulars to be cast, and the producers spent so much time trying to find the proper actress for the part that many scenes in the pilot Emissary had to be shot around the character. By the time Farrell joined the other cast members who were already hard at work on the pilot, she was literally the new kid on the block. It was a lot of pressure, she agrees. Intimidating may be a good word. I needed that Christmas vacation badly. It undermines your confidence when you don't understand why things are going on, and it's hard to realize that it doesn't have anything to do with you. To just walk in alone and watch 150 people walking around that you don't know is very difficult when you don't have anything to really lean on. I didn't know who I was working with. For instance, I'm supposed to know Avery's Brooks's who plays Commander Sisko's character for 20 years. The first day we met, I had to work with him, so you have to have this stuff almost immediately? Yeah. Immediately. Because it's television, you have a blocking rehearsal, but you don't have a major rehearsal. You can just sit down and talk about it, but you don't have the time. The first couple of days were very tense. Everyone tried their best, but it was still very difficult at first. After that, it got a lot better. Trill makeup. To make life even more difficult, Farrell had to undergo weeks of makeup tests as Emmy Award-winning makeup designer Michael Westmore tried to find a look for the character that was acceptable to the show's producers, as well as Paramount executives. At first, Farrell wore a similar makeup to the Trill character seen in The Host, but that was eventually changed to a complicated pattern of hand-painted spots that run down the sides of the actress's face and neck and into her hairline. The markings are individually painted on before filming each day, a process that takes the makeup department about an hour and a half. The new design meant director David Carson, Starburst number 174, had to reshoot all the scenes already filmed with Farrell in full prosthetic makeup, adding extra time to his shooting schedule. Looking back at the numerous makeup tests she had to tolerate during those early days, the actress is surprisingly matter-of-fact about the entire process. You know what, she admits? It wasn't difficult. I wasn't really concerned about all that stuff. I was more concerned about learning the technobabble. That was the part that got me nervous, but my makeup, my hair, and my wardrobe were things that didn't concern me in the least. Originally, it was shot for 2 days with me having a forehead, and I'm grateful now I don't have to deal with any of the prosthetic glues and stuff. but if they had left their forehead on, it